So the thing about greatness, like the Denver Nuggets, is they create clarity. How do you compare to greatness? They really illustrate a team's flaws. And when the Lakers face Denver, you really see their flaws that can be hidden against average teams to slightly better than average. D'Angelo Russell, can't trust him in big playoff spots. Austin Reeves, he's a nice 4, not a great one. Lakers bench, Darvin Ham, meh. AD and LeBron were great. 13 total assists, 59 total points, 56% from the floor. LeBron and AD were fantastic. It's a great 1-2 punch. But Denver has the world's best player in Jokić. And maybe the best duo in the league with Jamal Murray, who's one of the rare players who's significantly better in the playoffs than in the regular season. Aaron Gordon, a top athlete defender. Michael Porter, 17-7. KCP, always lethal in the postseason. And an experienced championship-winning coach. Twice in game 1, Denver just shifted gears for like 90 seconds to 2.5 minutes, blew the Lakers' doors off. And again, LeBron and AD were great. But the Lakers have lost 9 straight to Denver, and they've led by 10 or more in half of those games. But the difference is the Nuggets give you consistent excellence with an occasional spurt. The Lakers are hot and cold. There's a nuanced analytics stat called organized offense percentage by quarter. It's boring, but what it illustrates is Denver is literally the same team the entire game. And the Lakers were very good early and very bad late. As LeBron, as his age gets older and gets tired, he often gets very sloppy, and that initiates these big Denver 2-minute runs, and it's game over. So Denver's very much a marathon runner. They run the first mile at the same speed as the last mile, and they know it's Steve Prefontaine. They can endure more than you can over the course of a couple hours. And you're just watching an excellent team. And I said before the series, it's not that the Lakers are going to lose, because they are. But what if they get swept again or lose in 5 games, which they will? What are the repercussions? LeBron has options. Golden State is interested. Will Darvin Ham get run out? D'Lo's gone. Are they tired of just Austin Reeves, AD, and nobody else on the bench you can really trust? There are repercussions for great players when they lose. Maybe not for KD, who's a bit of a wanderer, but there have been historically for LeBron, who is not. He's just mobile, but when he gets his feet in the ground in a place he wants to live, he's going to make changes. So this series and these games, 9 straight times I've watched all these games, they're all the same. D'Lo doesn't deliver. It feels like they're slightly outcoached. They have moments of excellence, but it's the continued, consistent success that Denver provides, and it creates clarity. That's the great thing about championship teams. You look at the Chiefs. You start looking at great teams across the board. Michigan this year, they point out your flaws, what you need to work on. And boy, does Denver do that to the Lakers. No, you can't. All right, it's draft week. It is draft week, and Caleb Williams is going to go number 1 to the Chicago Bears. And I'm reading The Athletic this morning. And there's a quarterback coach in the NFL who played in the league. And he talked about Caleb Williams. He said, listen, his arm, there's a lot of wow stuff here. This kid's spectacular talent. This is generational stuff. But he also added context, said this NFL quarterback coach who, again, played in the league. And I think he made great points about Caleb Williams, and I'm going to show them to you. The first one he said is the Bears head coach safe. You have a first-year coordinator. It's not like he's going to a place that's stable. It's not like the Jordan Love takeover in Green Bay. The coach continued. Not going to be like that in Chicago. Defensive head coach, hot seat, new OC. There was quarterback stuff for the last number 1 guy with Justin Fields. Half the team wanted him to stay, half didn't. Those things are huge factors for a young quarterback coming in at the start of his career. And he continued. Look at Brock Purdy. Goes into a situation, all the boxes are checked. Solid organization, good defense, play caller, developer of talent. Knew exactly what he was looking for. Those things are critical. If Purdy goes to the Panthers, we don't know who he is right now. I do not disagree with any of those points. But I'd like to add that something else is true. If you're destined to be a star in this league, you will be. Trevor Lawrence entered a complete clown show. Year 2, in the AFC, he won a playoff game. Justin Herbert's had 2 coaches, both whiffs. He's gotten to the playoffs in a division with Mahomes. Joe Burrow entered with a young head coach, losing record, frugal owner, nor indoor practice facility, none in Cincinnati, a northern climate, horrible offensive line. At the time, didn't have a dominant weapon, running for his life. And his career, he's 2 plays from winning a Super Bowl. Yes, where you land is really critical. But the great ones find a way to do it. The Colts were a mess. Before Peyton Manning. He won 4 MVPs there and got to 2 Super Bowls. If Caleb Williams, and I believe he is generationally great, you'll see it. The Bears GM and owners will see it. And if Matt Eberflus isn't the guy, he'll be gone. I suspect he will be after year 1. Herbert got the bag. I mean, Josh Allen, think about this, has yet to have a great O-line, has a defensive coach. He's on his 3rd coordinator, has never had a true number 2 receiver, finally got an elite running back. In the last 5 years, they've been top 4 in offense. You'll figure out how to get it done. In every business, talent overcomes. Talent wins. Talent separates. Yes, for 90% of these players, it's where you land. It's who coaches you. J.J. McCarthy is not talented enough, nor is Bo Nix, Michael Penix, and I like all 3 to some degree. They're not talented enough to go to a clown show and deal with a coaching carousel. Herbert is. And in my opinion, Caleb Williams is. If you're destined to be a star in the entertainment business, singing, music, athletics, you will be. Jordan hit on his 3rd coach. Jordan eventually got Scottie Pippen. Eventually, as Jordan fought with his owner and his GM and the first couple of coaches and teammates, eventually it worked. It always does. Hi, everybody. It's me, Uncle Colin. Subscribe here to get the latest from the herd, including exclusive behind-the-scenes videos and more, wherever you may be, however you may be watching. Thanks again for making us part of your day.